One of my favorite action RPGs is getting a major update with patch 1.2. And boy, do we got some stuff to go over. A ton of quality of life features headed our way. This is basically a massive overhaul to the game, not merely a simple balance patch. So one of the biggest changes coming to the game is that we will now be able to play to the level cap on any difficulty. Crate is completely reworking how level scaling works on all difficulties. However, there is still a reason to play on the higher tiers, as loot quality and experience gains will still be higher on the more difficult modes in the game. Now, this may not seem like much, but honestly, this truly is a great change, as it allows people to just enjoy the game and reach the max level the way they want to. If you want to play the game more casually and just have a more laid-back experience, you could do so and never actually leave normal mode. However, if you want to get more of a challenge and really test your abilities and build, you could do that too and just jump to the higher difficulty tiers the game has to offer. However, level scaling is not the only change coming our way. They're also reworking the loot tables and loot quality. Less items will be dropping. However, the loot that does drop will be of higher quality and better caliber. Basically, they're taking a quality over quantity approach. Now, since we also have less item drops, that means we have less items to sell to earn iron bits. However, they've thought of this as well, as the iron bits drop rate will be increasing as well, allowing us to simply play the game to earn currency instead of constantly having to travel back to town and find the nearest vendor to sell a bunch of junk items to. And to make it even easier for us when we're collecting loot, new visuals are being added to the game to alert us when legendary double rares or many other items have dropped. So unless you decide to turn this feature off, which Crate has verified that this is an optional feature, or you have these items disabled in your loot filter, you're definitely not going to be missing any major drops anymore. So loot quality is not the only update coming to the loot tables. Potions are being completely removed from the game. Instead, energy and health potions are just being added as a baseline ability. So we no longer need to worry about looting, clogging up our inventory, or running to town to buy pots. As you can see in this new UI picture, there's actually just slots for the health potions right above the bars. Now, before I move on, I want to bring up that there is this blank circle between the health and the energy pots. And the reason that this is blank is because eventually Crate is going to be adding in a movement ability as another baseline skill. It was described that this is going to be a quick dash movement, which is really nice because a lot of modern ARPGs have added in either a dash or a roll, and I greatly enjoy this trend. Dodging in and out of combat, or sidestepping or rolling out of the way of a major boss attack just adds so much enjoyment, especially in the action part of these RPGs. And since we're getting more powerful, it obviously makes sense that the monsters in the world are getting an upgrade as well, as they're getting a new mechanic called Sunder. So bosses or elite monsters will get access to this skill to use against us. And this is basically what's described, that if we get this debuff placed on us, we're going to be taking additional damage from their incoming attacks. So between this and the dashing ability, boss encounters should be definitely way more engaging and interesting. Now, before I wrap up this video, I want to bring up one more change coming with this patch, and I actually think this is a very significant change. The world side is being increased from allowing a maximum of 2 gigs to 4 gigs, which will really allow the modding community to just run absolutely wild. The world is basically allowing you to double the size of your custom modes. To put this in perspective, the entire world of Grimdawn, including all of its expansions, is just under 2 gigs in size. So yes, we may actually see some incredible mods with this massive campaign for us to explore in the future. Honestly, there is so much being done with this update that I'm extremely excited for. I'm very much happy to see Crate working on Grim Dawn once again. After all, like I said at the beginning, I think this is one of the best, if not the best, ARPG on the market, and it definitely does not get enough credit. But I would love to hear what you all think. What changes are you guys most excited about in this upcoming update to the game? Are you guys excited to see Grim Dawn is once again under active development? Let me know your overall thoughts in the comments down below. And if you made it this far and did enjoy the video, let me know by dropping a like. And if you are new, please consider subscribing. As for me, I got a ton of work to do, so I'm gonna get back to the grind and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.